Understand the implication of this.
Officials from the Uganda Private Sector Foundation, Uganda Alcohol Industry Association, Kampala Capital City Traders Association, Uganda Manufacturers Association, among others, these were at Parliament to give their views about the proposed taxes for the next financial year.
Moves along the value chain until today.
They are unhappy with the 20% of taxes being proposed for both locally manufactured and imported spirits. The alcohol industry warns that if the tax is implemented, government could lose up to 49.7 billion shillings from the industry next financial year.
Is that the expected increase in government revenue will not materialize as the 20% tax increase on both locally manufactured and imported spirits. Will make the products unaffordable to consumers, thus resulting in reduced volume sales. This will lead to a decline in annual tax revenues to the government.
That the increase in the price will actually will not affect the demand, and that's why you are saying that it will result in illicit trade.
So if we can have a specific rate applied to spirits, it will be clear, and also it will help to bring on board those other illicit manufacturers who are actually not paying tax at all, and they are the biggest.
The Uganda Manufacturers Association are also opposed to the 5% tax on people selling land within cities and municipalities, saying that the tax is unfair.
Yeah, but this is where every Ugandan invests, and we are just learning to come into business. If you start taxing at 5%, you are going to kill this.
The traders under the Kampala Capital City Traders Association rejected 100 shillings levy on every litre of petrol and diesel, as well as the 300 shillings on each litre of paraffin.
This will not only affect business profitability, but also economic growth.
The mobile money operators say that the 0.5 levy on withdrawals should cut across all digital transactions.
If you find it viable, we consider 0.3% tax instead of 0.5, and what it will do when we reduce the taxes, what we have seen, because we have tested it when we reduce the interoperability charges between the two operators, we saw the value that is transacted grow significantly.
Mentioning it in passing, because when you are proposing a reduction, you have to look at both sides of government. What is government foregoing, and the services that will be affected to the citizens.
The committee will determine the final proposals, which will be tabled on the floor of Parliament for consideration later. Juma Kiria, NTV.